BMW has unveiled the iX3 as its first fully electric SUV, which has a range of up to 285 miles. But before we get stuck into more detail, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You'll be sure not to miss out on our next video. So what exactly is the iX3? Well, it's the first all-electric model in BMW's X range of SUVs. The new electric iX3 will be offered alongside plug-in hybrid and petrol and diesel variants of the X3. The fully electric version will be the first model to be produced for export at the Shenyang facility in China and is due for launch in the UK in summer 2021. There's quite a lot of fanfare from BMW about the iX3's efficiency and performance. Using its 5th generation eDrive technology, which first appeared in the i3, BMW claims an improved energy density in the battery and a highly efficient electric motor has avoided the need for a disproportionately large battery pack. According to BMW, the power density of the iX3 is 30% greater than existing BMW EVs. This results in a lighter vehicle despite having an 80 kWh battery pack. This is good for a WLTP rated range of 285 miles. It generates 286 horsepower with a peak torque of 399 Nm. This means the iX3 is capable of 0 to 62 in 6.8 seconds, which is similar to the performance of the petrol-powered version. The same battery tech will also make its way into the upcoming BMW i4. Sticking with the drivetrain, BMW also says it has eliminated the use of rare earth materials in the motor. It's achieved this because the electric motor avoids the use of magnets. In terms of charging, an empty to full charge will take about 10 hours using a 7.4 kilowatt home charge point. But most of the time you'll only need to top up the battery and you'll probably be asleep while it's doing so. If you do want a faster charge, the iX3 is capable of up to 11 kilowatts AC charging, but for this you'll need to make sure the property has a 3-phase energy supply. The iX3 is quite conventional in appearance and does not have any particular standout styling features compared to the petrol and diesel versions. In fact, it's quite the departure when stood up against previous BMW i models such as the i3 and i8. The main styling differences are for aerodynamic purposes, so the grille is largely closed up, while the back of the car has a slightly different shape to reduce air resistance. Now customary for EVs, it also comes with aero alloy wheels to control the flow of air around the vehicle and further reduce drag. In fact, the new wheels reduce the iX3's drag coefficient by about 5% alone and adds about 6 miles to the total WLTP range. So that's not too shabby at all just for some wheels. Elsewhere you will find some subtle blue hints at the rear, sides and front of the car just to indicate that it has an electric drivetrain. In the cabin you can expect decent space thanks to the SUV design, and there's a good amount of room in the back too. You'll get 510 litres of boot space, which increases to 1,560 litres if you fold the rear seats down. These seats can be folded in a 40-20-40 configuration. Inside you'll also find more of those blue hues here and there. The iX3 gets the latest generation of BMW's operating system 7, which means the car will receive over-the-air software updates. The driver will be greeted by a 12.3-inch digital display behind the steering wheel, as well as a 10.25-inch central display for use with the infotainment system. Don't worry, fans of the iDrive won't be disappointed either. Occupants can either use the touchscreen display, physical iDrive controller, steering wheel control, voice control, or gesture control. So you can't exactly accuse BMW of a lack of options here. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are also included as standard, and you can even access services such as Google Assistant, Maps, WhatsApp, as well as streaming services like Spotify. No pricing has been announced yet, but this is expected in autumn 2020, so as soon as we have that and any other details, we'll let you know. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you like this video and you want to see more content like this, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. See you next time.